today.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that Russia might not rule out the use of nuclear weapons if its sovereignty or territorial integrity were threatened. Addressing questions about the possibility of nuclear war and the implications for countries supporting Ukraine's attacks within Russian territory, Putin referenced the country's 2020 nuclear doctrine. This doctrine allows for nuclear options if a weapon of mass destruction is used against Russia or if the state's very existence is threatened.
For some reason, they believe in the West that Russia will never use it. We have our nuclear doctrine. Look at what is written there. If somebody's action will threaten our sovereignty and territorial integrity, we consider it possible to use all means at our disposal.
He also dismissed fears of a Russian attack on NATO countries, criticizing the perception of Russia as an enemy and arguing that such views were self-damaging. Despite ongoing tensions with NATO member states, Putin reiterated his stance against attacking the alliance.
They invented that Russia wants to attack NATO. Are you completely dumb, like this table? Who came up with that? That's nonsense, delirious nonsense. It would be nonsense if it were not designed to fool their own population.
He reacted to comments by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Germany's top military leader, who suggested that Russian aggression could extend to Europe and possibly result in an attack on NATO soil within the next 5 to 8 years.
Russia is also signaling that it might be ready to commit aggressive provocations, particularly against borders in the Baltic region. We must change this. The key to positive changes for us on the front and in the war overall is air defense, of course.
However, Putin hinted at potential escalations and asymmetrical military responses if Western countries, such as Germany and the United States, supplied Ukraine with weapons used on Russian soil.
Of course, such actions will they have already reached the highest degree of degradation, but they will completely destroy international relations and undermine international security. And ultimately, if we see that these countries are being drawn into a war against us, and this is their direct involvement in the war against the Russian Federation, then we reserve the right to act the same way. In general, this is a path to very serious problems.
Putin expressed defiance regarding the prospect of more Western missiles being approved for Ukraine's use, stating that Russia would enhance its air defense systems to counter these threats.